job. Hey guys, say hi. We are here for Piper's 10-month update. Double digits, double digits, double digits. She just woke up from a nap and she wants my phone. So there's that. You see Mama's phone? Say hi guys. Can you say hi? Whoa. Whoa. You guys, this girl is officially all over the place. All over the place. Except for she's not walking yet. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Before I even get into this video or any of her updates, I want to say that this little girl is a mama's girl. And I am not used to this. You guys, she's my third child and I'm just not used to a baby that wants to be with me all the time. And really I only see it, she's really, really good. Not that wanting to be with me all the time is bad, but she's super good if it's just us at home, if it's just Chris and I and the kids, or even like if my mom and dad or Chris's mom and dad are here, anything like that, she's really, really good. But I've noticed that if there are a lot of people over at our house, or a lot of people when we're out, look how cute she looks, you guys. If she's hungry whatsoever or tired whatsoever, she just cries and cries and cries until I'm holding her. And Jackson and Jane never did anything like that. Jackson and Jane did not care who was holding them. They didn't care where I was at any time. They still don't. They're super independent. And I'd say she's pretty independent. Like I said, if it's just at home, she goes off on her own. We'll play in Jane's room with all Jane's toys by herself. She doesn't really care where I am then, but if it's just a lot of people, she just always wants to know where I am. And another difference, not that this is like a comparing video or anything, but something that I've noticed this month as well is both Jane and Jackson, I can walk in while they're sleeping into their room and they either will not wake up, or if they do happen to wake up, which is Jane won't wake up. Jane is dead to the world. She is asleep. There's no waking her up. You can talk to her. You can yell her name. You can shake her. She's not waking up. She is a very deep sleeper, which is why I'm having a hard time with potty training her at night. But that is besides the point. This is not her video. Jackson will if I make like a loud noise or if I say his name, he'll wake up. But otherwise, he is a pretty deep sleeper as well. But I can go in, for instance, last night, Chris and I had a date night. We came home from the babysitter and I just wanted to check on the kids. I went and give them all kisses, but I was nervous to go in Piper's room because if she wakes up in the middle of the night and she cannot find her passy or she cannot go back to sleep and she's crying, Jane and Jackson, I used to be able to go in and put their passies in and they'd see me and I'd just say, go back to sleep, and I'd walk out and they'd go back to sleep. Piper, if I go into her room whatsoever and she sees me, she screams bloody murder until I come pick her up out of her crib and rock her back to sleep. And actually, it's not rocking her back to sleep, it's just she wants me to rock her and hold her for just a little bit, and then I can put her back down awake and she goes to sleep. And when I put her down for bedtime, I put her down wide awake, give her a passy, walk out, she does fine. She doesn't cry or anything. It's just the thing like in the middle of the night. And also, I could be like a ninja getting into this girl's room, as quiet as can be, and somehow she always wakes up. She's a very light sleeper. Aren't you? She's looking at herself. I just did Jackson's 2-year video, and she's looking at herself in the mirror just like Jackson was. Look, who's that pretty girl? Oh, now she's looking in the camera. Who's that pretty girl? So, those are the 2 things that I've noticed. Just with her being like a mama's girl. She just wants me to hold her and rock her in the rocking chair for a little bit and then go back to sleep. I think I've literally rocked Jackson in a rocking chair twice in his life. He does not like it. He wiggles to get out. He will not try to fall asleep or anything like that. And I remember missing that about, because I did that with Jane a little bit. I rocked her to sleep a little bit and I missed that. So now this little girl lets me rock her a little bit. So, on to her actual update. Here I am. She's probably gonna be all over the place in this video, but so Piper had her first time in a baby swing. I don't know why we didn't do it earlier. well, I probably do know why. I'm kind of a germaphobe, and so I don't know, something about germs, like putting the babies in the grocery carts I didn't really like at first, and high chairs at restaurants. But you know what, I have 3 kids, I've got to get over it. She loved the swing, you guys. She had a big smile on her face the entire time. She absolutely loved it. Something else she did for the first time this month was went to the pool. I'm gonna have to put her down for a second because she's trying to wiggle out. She loves the water, and I talked about this in Jackson's video. Jackson was not liking the water if he had to be in a float or if he had to be held, because you have to be 30 pounds to wear like little floaties, and obviously they are not 30 pounds yet. So, or 25 pounds. Is it 25 pounds? Because Jackson is not 30 pounds. He's only 26 pounds. I don't know. That might have been, I might have said that wrong. Anyways, whatever it is, Piper is way too small. So I was a little bit worried about that because it was hard last summer to, he would cry all the time because he didn't want to be in the float and he didn't want to be held. He wanted to do his own thing in the water, and that was not possible. So Piper loves the water. She could sit in the baby float for hours. She will get so wrinkly. The kids will be playing around her, giving her little toys. She absolutely loves it. She just found Jackson's little snack, so she's gonna eat his goldfish. But she loves the water, and that is very exciting because it'll be a wonderful summer. She helped us celebrate Jackson's 2-year birthday this month, and so it was her very first birthday party that she got to go to, and I think she really enjoyed it, although she was a little clingy to me. Like I said, when people were over here, she was a little bit upset and wanted me to hold her all the time, but that's okay, and she still had a lot of fun. She had her first sweet this month. She's actually had 2 sweets this month. I refused to give her cake until her first birthday, just because I'm selfish like that and I wanted her to have her first bite of cake on her actual birthday. But she's had a cookie and she's had a lollipop this month for the first time, and I think she's gonna be a sweets girl, just like all my other kids and just like me. Chris is not really a person to love sweets, but all my kids do, and this one does now too. She is standing up very well. She will stand up for like a whole entire minute and just stand there. She isn't walking quite yet. Jackson, I think at this age, was already walking, and Jane had taken a few steps on her own. She is right there, you guys. I might be doing her 11-month update with her walking. I'm not quite sure though, because every day is different with her. She definitely stands up on her own, but she hasn't really tried to take any steps. She has leaned forward a little bit. She walks behind the little walker that we have for her, but I think she's a little bit more timid and not as brave as the other 2, because even after practicing for a little bit, like standing up, then I'll try to get her to stand up and she will crunch her legs in and just want me to put her down like on her bum. So she doesn't always want to practice. She's a little bit stubborn with that, but I think she's right there, you guys. She is about to walk, which is scary. But I'm excited for her to be able to walk because I know she really likes to keep up with Jane and Jackson, and I think she'll be able to do that more if she's able to walk. She is also starting to climb the stairs. She's only gotten up to the 2nd stair so far, and again, I think it's just that she is not as brave as the other 2 were, because as soon as Jane and Jackson figured out how to climb the stairs, they were off and running. Every single time they saw stairs, they were all the way up. But Piper, not quite. She'll get up to the 2nd stair and then she like freaks out and starts yelling, which is good for me because if I'm not watching her, then she doesn't get too high up. We did have baby gates at our old house, but the way that our stairs are built at this house, you can't really put baby gates down at the bottom. So I'm gonna do my best just to keep an eye on her. If it starts to get out of hand when she really learns how to do it, we might just have to put like a temporary gate up that's not as sturdy. So I'll still have to keep an eye on her, and we'll just work really, really hard at teaching her how to do the stairs correctly from the beginning. So we do have like a gate at the very top, not hooked in, but we have a way to make a gate at the top. So if we're all upstairs, she won't tumble down the stairs, but she's definitely learning how to climb the stairs. Is that funny? Yeah, that's funny. Like I said, she loves playing with the big kids. She will crawl and follow them everywhere. They're a little bit faster than her, so they'll shoot off somewhere. She'll crawl, and by the time she gets to where they are, they're shooting off somewhere else. But she doesn't really mind. She holds her own. Like if Jackson takes a toy from her or something, she'll scream and yell, and she'll make sure that she gets that toy back. So she is fitting right in with her siblings. Like I said, she likes to play in Jane's room because Jane has the best princess toys and stuff. What are you doing? Crawling over here? So she is just hanging right in there with everybody else. She is starting to say more things. Not any words quite yet. She did say dad, but I think that's just kind of her consonant that she has, the D. But she's starting to do baba, I think. And she's done ma, but not mama, because I'm waiting on that. But she's starting to say more consonants and starting to like mumble more things, which is super cute. She's trying to get the camera now. You can't get the camera. You can't get the camera. Like I said before, she's definitely walking behind the walker. So she definitely knows the walking motion. And she loves that little walker. Oh, she also had yogurt for the first time this month. I don't know why I didn't give her yogurt before now, but because she likes oatmeal and all of that. It's just super messy. So usually if we have yogurt, we're gonna take a bath after that or have like a huge wipe down, but she loves yogurt. I think I mentioned this last month, but she's holding her own bottle. Sometimes she just wants us, either Chris or I, to hold it just because she wants like the cuddle time, but otherwise she knows how to hold it herself. And I'm pretty sure that if I needed her to feed herself, don't mess with that, then she would. Like if I sat her down with her bottle, she would feed it to herself, or if she was in a stroller or something. But this is my last baby and she was only having a bottle for about 2 more months, so I'm okay with feeding it to her if she wants me to. Digga 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 digga. Digga 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 digga. Digga 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 digga. Digga 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 digga. Digga 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 digga. As you can see, when she was laughing, she just has those 2 little teeth at the bottom. No other teeth have tried to come in quite yet. I keep trying to feel up top to see if those 2 front teeth are coming in. I feel like when the kids get their front teeth, that's when they start looking. What is happening in this house? That's when they start looking a lot different. The kids look a lot different when they get those 2 front teeth coming in. So I'm waiting on those, but they're not anywhere to be seen quite yet. She loves going in the grocery cart. Like I said, I'm a germaphobe, so I don't necessarily love it, but she loves sitting. I like putting her in the baby carrier too, but if she's not ready to like nap or anything, she just is so squirmy in that and she wants to look around and she's not able to. So she loves sitting up and looking around when she's in the grocery cart. The one that we use is like the car one that has the 2 seats, and then Jane usually walks. And Piper and Jackson pretty much argue the entire time they're in that seat. So it's a lot more stressful on me, because when I held Piper in the carrier before and Jane and Jackson were in the car seat, or in the little car cart, they didn't argue. And so now I'm that lady at the grocery store that have the kids like yelling at each other the entire time. But Piper likes sitting in there, so that's okay. Oh, Piper is really loving story time. It's not a story time for her. It's the story time that Jane and Jackson go to, but I bring Piper obviously, and she loves it. She loves when they sing the songs. She listens to the books, and I can't wait till she can kind of interact as well. But I just wanted to mention that because she definitely loves it. She loves just like watching Jane and Jackson participate as well. So I just thought that was cute. She also loves her lovey. There he is right there. And the reason why I want to mention this is because our loveys are very special to us in this family. Jane has had hers since day 1. Jackson has had his since day 1. And Piper's had hers since day 1. I've brought them all to the hospital for them. And they've slept every single night with a lovey. And so I'm glad all 3 of my kids love their loveys, but Piper is really attached to hers. For the other 2, we don't really take them to the grocery store. We don't take them out with us. And most of the time, or pretty much all the time, the kids only have them in their crib or in their bed. Oh, she's gonna start getting angry because she can't have the camera. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. So we would wake up and then we'd throw the lovey in the crib and we'd say, bye, lovey. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then when it was time for nap or bedtime, they'd get their lovey back. And that's just kind of how the routine's been. And the reason why I do that is so that we don't lose the loveys, which we've done that before. So anyways, Piper throws a tantrum if she cannot take the lovey. Oh, she really wants the camera. Here, you want to hold Mama's phone? If she cannot take the lovey out of the crib, she freaks out. And so we've been letting her, we still don't take it out of the house, but we let her kind of carry it around with her as she goes. around the house, but every time we're getting ready to put her to bed, it's like a mad rush to find. So my camera died and my kids are going crazy now, and I lost Piper. So that is pretty much it for her update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. She is just starting to become her own little person and starting to be mobile more, and just getting really excited about her relationship with her siblings is mainly the point of this video. But I don't have any clue about her stats at all. The last time we went to the doctor was at 9 months, and we'll be going back at her 1-year appointment. Maybe I'll try to weigh her for her 11-month update just so that you guys have an idea, but I think she's like 21 pounds. She is getting pretty close to Jackson's size, with them just being 14 months apart. They're definitely gonna be looking like twins here soon, I have a feeling. So anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.